What's up, guys? DimeGG here, and today, what I'm going to be talking about is Erling Haaland. He has picked up an injury in Man City's 0-0 draw against Copenhagen yesterday in the Champions League. Man City are through well comfortably into the Champions League knockout stages, but what does this mean for Manchester City going forward and Erling Haaland as Erling Haaland picks up an injury? Bro, this dude got a foot injury and a fever apparently at halftime yesterday versus Copenhagen. Now I find this kind of weird because actually I was talking to my dad a few days ago about this, right? And he brought up Haaland, and he was talking about how that watch. He literally said watch at some point this season he's gonna get an injury and it's gonna put him out the spotlight, and it hasn't even been a week and he has an injury. That's crazy. I found that very weird because I mean it just is weird, bro. It's very weird. He actually got an injury because a lot of the things my dad says about football I take with a grain of salt because I know his knowledge in the sport. It's so I take it with a grain of salt. But he actually got this right. He actually predicted that Haaland would get an injury, which, I mean, it's not really that surprising, but it's how fast he actually got the injury. He got it within, he said this, Saturday? And he got the injury, what's today, Wednesday? Or he got it yesterday. That's crazy. It hasn't even been a week, and he picked up an injury. So we're going to go on over and look at the reports on this. So coming in on the Mirror, Erling Haaland hands Man City injury scare as Pep Guardiola offers worrying update. Erling Haaland handed Manchester City an injury scare after lasting just 45 minutes on his return to former club Borussia Dortmund. Haaland did not emerge for the second half, with City boss Pep Guardiola revealing that the striker was suffering from a fever as well as a foot injury. I think they mean I don't think they mean Dortmund, wasn't it? Wasn't it Copenhagen? Maybe it was Dortmund. I don't know. Oh, it was Dortmund. It was Dortmund. I'm tripping. I'm in Dortmund. That's right. I thought they played Copenhagen. Riyad Mahrez had a penalty saved in the second half. He missed from the spot, but a point was enough to confirm City as group winners. Guardiola said that Haaland will be assessed on Wednesday ahead of City's lunchtime trip to Leicester on Saturday, but the prolific goal scorer could be a doubt for this encounter. Explaining his decision to replace Haaland at the break, Guardiola said there was three things. Firstly, I saw him so tired. The second one, he had a bit of a fever, like Cancelo. The third, he had a knock on his foot. That's why he wasn't able to play in the second half. So he got a knock on his foot, and he got some random fever out of nowhere. Wow. The fact that my dad said that on Saturday he's going to get some type of injury this season. I didn't think it would be this soon. I thought he would get a few months, maybe next year, like 2023, but it's this week. So the City medical staff were a little bit concerned at halftime, but I saw him walking okay at the end, so we'll have to see. With Haaland off the pitch, Mahrez took a second half penalty awarded after he was fouled, but the winger failed to score. There he is injured. He's holding that foot. It was the fourth penalty Mahrez has missed in 2022 and the 25th total goal under Guardiola, with the City boss admitting that it's a problem. I don't know how many penalties we've missed. We've missed 25 penalties, most in the Champions League, and it's too much. We need to improve. So, Erling Haaland is injured and could be out this weekend versus Leicester City. Wow, man. So now the rotation's going to be back on Mbappe, and I retweeted something the other day as well because if you look, now the narrative has changed. Now these sports media outlets are tweeting. I know they're joking, but they're not really joking because see, the narrative is flipping now a little bit. Before they were saying sign a petition, Erling Haaland should be banned from the Premier League, he's a robot, and now it's Erling Haaland has been subbed off at halftime and is now gone 92 minutes without a goal. He's fallen off massively with the winky face. Look, man, bro, the narrative changes so quick. Whoa. the narrative changes so quick, man. The narrative changes so quick. So yeah, man. I mean, it's just, yeah. Man, it's just like, wow. It's like, wow, man. It's just like 1 week he's banging in goals. He was just banging in goals last week, and now it's just like whatever. It's just like it's just like, wow, man. I mean, it's not really surprising because we all knew that Haaland at some point this season would get an injury. At some point this season, unfortunately, because you don't want to see a player get injured. But at the end of the day, he's playing a high intensity sport, and the injuries in the foot and the legs is very, very common. So I'm not really that surprised. But I didn't think it would be this soon. I did not think that the injury would occur this soon, and it has occurred. So Erling Haaland, what does this mean for Manchester City? Because if he's out for, I don't know, let's say he's out for a month, right? What does this mean for Man City? Because who is their backup striker? I guess you could play Foden in a false nine. You could probably run Mahrez up there, but are they going to be as good in the air? Are they going to be as good of an aerial threat as Erling Haaland has been for Manchester City? So we will have to see how this develops going on. But if this is a sustained injury, if this is going to be a foot, because if it's a foot injuries, I have a foot injury at the moment. They're a nagging problem, and they come back and they come back and they come back. Over time, it will come back again, because that's just how it is. These little injuries, they're nagging. They nag and they come back. They'll go away for a few months and then they'll come back. They'll go away and then they'll come back. It sucks, and that's how it is being an athlete. So we will see how this affects Erling Haaland. I mean, all right, that's crazy. He said this on Saturday, and it's Wednesday, and he got an injury. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I didn't think it would happen this soon. So let me know what you think about Erling Haaland's injury down below. Will this affect Manchester City? Let me know in the comments below. And yeah, guys, smash that button, comment, subscribe. It's me, and I'm out. Peace.